Welcome to the Shed. It's your man, the Shed, Andy P. Now, I was planning to do a live stream today, but sadly, you need to have 1,000 subscribers. Not quite there yet. So let's get there. Get the word out there, people. So if you could share this channel with others, then that would be great. Once we can go live, we will go live. But that's not for today. But let's not worry about that. This one, like I say, what's going to go live? I was hoping to get a few questions in from you people, but there you go. So we're just going to do a breakdown of the stuff, which I was going to do anyway, and go down through there. So today, quick news. I seem to have a new water feature in the garden. It's the garden. It's raining. It's biblical out there. I think Noah might need to get his ark. So a little shout out here to the sun upstairs. You know, 91 million miles away type jobby when he's close to us. If you could actually get rid of this cloud and actually start to shine in England, it would be nice. It would be appreciated. We are coming to the end of spring, going into summer. Australia, they don't need it anymore because it's winter there, and they're better off being cold anyway. So we are going to start with a little bit of football news. So congratulations yesterday to Leicester on winning the FA Cup. Fantastic goal. Thought the offside was a little bit harsh, but very funny. And what a save from Kasper towards the end. It was a bit of a worldie. What I do love about Leicester, as opposed to the so-called Big Six, is how Leicester adore their owner. Absolute god type, adoring him. And his late father before him. I'm sure he would have loved what happened yesterday, and I'm sure he's up there somewhere looking down, smiling. God bless him. You know, lost tragically in 2018 in that helicopter crash, which was awful. So less than 2 weeks away now, we've got the Champions League final. Obviously, the Wednesday before that, I say obviously, you may not be aware, but in about 10 days, we have the Europa Cup final. That's exciting. So it's being contested by English clubs, both the European titles, so it's going to come to England, which is great. Then we are just 3 weeks away now from the 2020 Euros. Obviously, they were supposed to be played last year, but got postponed. But to be fair, looking at our strike force last season, it was looking a bit wobbly, and I think our defenders now are better as well. So does that mean England are going to win the Euros? Do I think that? I'm not going to say that, but I'd say we've got a chance. We are, after all, playing our games at Wembley, which is going to be a help, as long as we win our group, which, looking at it, we got Scotland in it, so we got 3 points there, surely. Oh, shout out to all you Scots there. Hope you're all looking forward to going home early. So let's see what else we would be expecting to come this summer. Obviously, last year, again, I say obviously, you may not be aware of it, but last year we were due to have the Olympics in Tokyo. So the problem for me here is Tokyo is, you know, it's going into winter, as is Australia and the Philippines and places like that. They now have a spike in COVID cases, and to me, that's not the time to be holding an Olympics. So sadly for me, I think the Olympics should be cancelled, which is a terrible shame for all the athletes. You know, they train in 4-year gaps so that they are at that peak when it comes to the Olympics, and I don't think this should really be one. And also, it's not going to be the same, is it, without the fans? You know, look at the FA Cup final yesterday. How much better was it to have actual real fans in the ground cheering them on? You didn't need that annoying soundtrack. You know, it was genuine fans. The cheer when Chelsea scored, and then the absolute jubilation when it was disallowed from the Leicester fans. That is what football is all about. We won't go into VAR. That's a talk for another day. When I've got my 1,000 fans, we could do a live stream on the pluses and the minuses when it comes to VAR. Also, obviously, there's no Glastonbury this year. I'm not sure whether Reading and Leeds is going on. I know there's a few going on, but is it really time to all come together like that? it's a risk, you know, especially with this new Indian variant, which is starting to spread in the UK. Obviously, we're not quite sure yet how fast it spreads, but it does look like it could put off the planned next stage of reopening off. But we are going forward tomorrow, so I am going to go back and do my proper job tomorrow. Woohoo! In the kitchen, in my whites. Something to look forward to. But it's good, you know, you can get back to normality, whether you like your jobs or you dislike your jobs. It's having a structure to life, which is what's important, really. Holidays, well, for me, this isn't really a problem because I generally stay in the UK anyway. Although last year, being my mother-in-law's, she had a special birthday, so we had got a holiday booked, which was cancelled. Still haven't got the money back from that yet, you know. Might have to start looking into that because it's getting a bit annoying now. You know, it's a lot of money to not have, and you know, we want it back, people. But we generally stay in the UK anyway. We'd like to go to Cornwall. Other places obviously are available. In fact, if most people could go other places in the UK and leave Cornwall relatively quiet for me, then I would appreciate that. But it's got some wonderful beaches, and who doesn't love a pasty and a scone and fish and chips and all the good things in life. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, you know, the other tragedies of this is people have had their wedding plans, you know, ruined. Funerals, obviously, they were down at one stage to 15. Now I think it's up to 30 people. And then obviously people have had a baby in the last few years. So, you know, you plan your wedding, you may have 100 or more people plan to come there, and you've had to cut it right back to 30, I think it is now. I think it was 15. That's not how you want to necessarily celebrate, you know, getting married to the person you love. You know, I do have a wedding of my stepdaughter due in November. Hopefully it will be fine. You know, we're all looking forward to it. Hopefully Boris isn't going to put us back into lockdown. But there you are. So this is the point where I was hoping that I was going to have a few people there giving me some questions, saying hello, giving a shout out, but it never happened. But I am going to give a couple of shout outs anyway. First shout out is going to go to my buddy Allgood in Australia. Hey Bill, any chance we could have the sun? You know, why are you hogging it? We want it too. So there's your shout out. Also a shout out to, hey, guess who I'm going to do a shout out to now? You guessed? That's right. It's me old pal Ariel. Ariel also has a YouTube channel, Knights of Hants. I'm sure you've heard me mention it before. I seem to mention it on most of my videos. Knight of Hants is, you know, it has a mixture of different things on there, similar in some ways to my channel. Whereas he does some cooking, some great looking cooking, some tasty looking dishes on there, especially if you're into your Southeast Asian dishes. Also does a little bit of politics. I've noticed he's starting to do boxing now. I say we send him to Dubai to cover the Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua. Who we got for that one then, people? Personally, I'm going for Joshua. But there you go. You can argue over who you think is going to win that one. I don't care. Also, tonight we have a Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash. Stupid name for a show. WrestleMania was last month, but that's what the WWE like to do. So, my boy Cesaro is going up against Roman Reigns. Is he going to win? Probably not, but we will see. Still got to watch SmackDown. I'm going to watch that after I've finished recording this. Probably go to the shops first. Got a few bits to do. But yeah, do that. So also, you know, in these terrible times that we are going through and living through, you know, I was planning on doing a live stream for about an hour, but I seem to have got most of the bits done in 10 minutes. Well, there you go. That's not having a public to chat to. I'm thinking, how much more could I really stretch this stuff out? And when you do your live streams, people, how do you get people to actually How do you talk? You know, you got to admire these DJs and the breakfast TV people. I know they've got scripts. I know they've got things that they have to read. Without that, just sitting in front of a camera and chatting away, it's not actually that easy, is it? Anyway, so let's give a shout out to the healthcare and key workers. So, you know, this is the thing when we think of our healthcare and key workers, most of the people put at the top, and possibly rightly so, is your doctors and your nurses. And yep, that's right, Kai. I can't get it on, mate, but I will send you a link and you can watch the video that was supposed to be live. But there you go. I think people are thinking, you know what? I text a few people say, oh, I'm planning on going live in at 11. But there you go. We could have done it on Facebook, but you know, this is YouTube, so I want to do it on YouTube if I can. Anyway, so yeah, doctors and nurses, generally people put it up top, and then probably just behind you've got the police who are trying to obviously keep us safe, and your firemen who again are trying to keep us safe. But people forget about the cleaner. They forget about the bin men and the postman and the repairman who comes around to fix your pipes or get your electric working, your shop workers, your delivery drivers. All these people technically also are key workers, and they're key workers because we've kept them busy over the last year. And let's just remember that, you know, yeah, how many Amazon Prime parcels have we had delivered in the last year? I know I've had many, but you know, we use Amazon because it's easy, it's convenient. Why not? Also, a quick about to end here. So my latest video, I don't know if you saw it, the trailer. By the way, it's true crime, okay? I'm not making some sort of snuff porn here. This isn't what's going to happen. You know, there is reason to it. It will be coming soon. I've got a true crime program I'm planning on putting out. I'm going to do 3 or 4, see how they go. I've got to write them first. Unlike Simon Whistler, your boy with the blaze, he has his team of writers. I do my own writing, and if anyone's actually seen how I write, yeah, you can see the problems there. So, you know, I'm not the quickest writer. I'm certainly not the best writer. Could possibly do with a little bit of help with the writing. So if anyone out there wants to do some writing for me on true crime, make it interesting, and we can see where we can go. I even made myself a coffee. I even had some toast, but I'm sort of hiding that away now because I've eaten it, trying to go live. But there you are. So that was the live stream. That wasn't. What can you say? You know, YouTube won't let me do it yet. But here's for the first K, and then we can go live. Anyway, as I say, back to work tomorrow. But if you did bother watching this, then please do give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment, say I watched it. Let me know that you subscribed. That would be fantastic. And share, because if you share, we can go live and then I can annoy the world. See ya, pals.